So I'm Drew Burns and I run a landscape design business called Poa Landscape Design and sort of specializing in native landscapes and sustainable design.
So, what problem did you have before that made you want to reach out?
Everything I did was manual. So, the funnel was me. So it was talking to clients. Like did a process of like boosting posts and then messaging every single person who followed from the boosted post and then just starting a conversation with them manually and then following up manually, going through all of that and then like offering them to get on a call when I have had vetted them a little bit through questions. So I was probably spending like an hour and a half to 2 hours a day in the morning doing all of that. And it's just a lot of when I started to get busy by myself and working for myself, I was like, I need to automate this or pay someone else to do it. And then I came across Brandon's ads and thought, well, if they got me, I'm sure they'll get someone else.
Yeah, sick. So obviously you saw the ads, but did you have any hesitations before buying, or was there something in particular that got you over the line in the end?
Yeah, I mean, I probably was thinking about buying for like a year, so nearly 12 months, probably closer to 10. Um, and the hesitation was realistically just not necessarily price as in like it's too expensive, but spending that amount of money as like a single like a small business owner, and then just hoping, I suppose, that there is return. And I know that like I didn't go to agencies or anything like that previously, and I just did the boosted posts sort of method, which was working. And then I just thought, you know what, if I get two or three clients from this, it'll pay itself back. Plus, I'll get my time back. Um, so I just sort of sat on it. It got really annoying for me, and then Brandon's ads kept popping up, and I was like, you know what, I'll reach back out to Tim and sign up.
Yeah, it sounds like, I suppose, especially when you're like a sole trader, I suppose it sounds like, quite a big like initial investment until you break it down into how much would it take for it to have then paid for itself.
Yeah.
So I like that. I like that way of thinking. So what's changed? I know obviously ads have only been live since, December, but so far, what sort of changed in your marketing? What results have you got,
Mm.
in, such a short space of time?
Yeah. So I think the most like the thing, like as I said before, I got when I posted my success last week, I'd spoken to four people. I'd signed those four people. So it was really just the rate, I suppose, of like signing people. I was probably closer to like a 40% after getting them on a call from my manual method. And now I'm at 100%. I know that's not going to last forever, but pretty big turnaround. If it ends up being 60, then that's a massive change in the business. So that's what's really changed is the person's ready to buy instead of me trying to sell them on the call. They're ready to buy, and I'm just basically talking to them, chatting to them, getting to know they're the right fit for me, and then offering them from there. So yeah, it's changed in the person who comes to me. They come to me at a different stage of buying, I think.
Yeah, awesome. What effect, I suppose, has that change had on you personally or professionally? I assume obviously like it's nice not being on your phone for like 2 hours a day.
Yeah, it's definitely lowered my screen time, and probably like increased my productivity. Obviously, with design programs, you're in them for hours at a time. So it did decrease my productivity in terms of having to spend hours in the mornings doing that, and over the week, obviously adding up probably a full concept design. So that's another client I could have been servicing, and I am servicing now. But I feel like way more in control of my own time as well now. So I know the ads running in the background. I'm getting text messages of people booking up spots and new leads coming in and whatnot. And I'm not doing anything. So I feel like I've just like created this extra bit of life. And for me in the business, that's what it does. But for me personally, I think it's just more of a peace of mind and
Mm.
gives me that permission to switch off. I might be sitting on the couch watching a movie and I get a text if someone's booked. And so I don't feel bad for watching a movie or spending time with my partner or doing a hobby or something like that. It feels a bit nicer over this past like 4 weeks.
Oh, that's so good. Yeah, rather than having to like reply to their DM or message a
Yeah,
follower.
exactly. Yeah, which I was getting in trouble for from my partner. So it's helped
I
my
bet.
relationship already.
Cool. So what? within sort of like the workshop, the program, the support, what sort of parts of it kind of did you value the most, or did you find like the most useful to learn about?
Yeah, I think like the step by step hold your hand nature of setting everything up is like the the best part of it. And it's really, really closely followed by which is in tune with it as well, but I suppose the support that comes afterwards. So just I'm still tweaking my ads. Like obviously it's at 100% right now. And I'm still on calls every week, tweaking my ads, looking at the copy, having a look at, which ads are working and which ads I should be changing and, why certain ads aren't working and putting more money to them and seeing that sort of stuff. So I think that constant, it's good for me that my personality is like understanding what's going on, but I think that constant upkeep on, what is working, what isn't working, and what could work better, for the 6 months afterwards, which is included into the course. But, um, you know, I'm definitely going to sign on for the constant ability to
Mm.
talk to you guys and utilize your skills on how to do things better.
If anyone was unsure about booking a call with us or they're on the fence, what would you say to them?
I was on the fence for, as I said, like 10 months, 12 months. If not, it just cost me, what's that, 2 hours a day, almost 10 hours a week in just my personal time. And let alone, I didn't change anything else. So, like, my money that I spent on booster posts is still exactly the same. So, I haven't changed like the business structure or the overheads or anything like that. All I've done is grow from doing it. So, I lost so many hours of my personal life or what I could have been doing in other designs, and I'm putting towards a business that, um, yeah, signing up 10 months earlier, I probably, instead of, saving the cost of the course, I've actually just probably lost like $10,000 in, or more probably, in productivity. And then the priceless nature of losing your personal time as well when you're out of the business as well.
Mm.
So I would say just jump on it if you're thinking of it in those two words, in those two methods. It's like those are the two things that small business owners want to help, is their own productivity plus getting a bit more time for themselves. And both of them happened for me. And as I said, it's only been a couple of weeks and it's already life changing in a sense.